I was worried I was ill. And not in the hip-hop way. In my Jewish way. So I went to the drugstore, and I bought a thermometer. And I read the instructions on the box. And they said this can be used as either an oral or anal thermometer. And then insert the thermometer until you get a reading. Those should not be the instructions. Right? Should be step 1. Decide. If this is an oral or anal thermometer. Step number 2. Label it. There needs to be a warning on that box. Failure to label could destroy trust in your relationship. Some of us need that. I don't know if you can tell from looking at me, but I have just completed my transition to being a boring adult. It all started a few years ago when I called in my first noise complaint to the police. And I think my cholesterol shot up. Started thinking a lot about insurance. But I know I'm there now. Because I was walking down the street and I saw a music poster for a festival, and I did not recognize any of the bands on it at all. It's like a random word generator to me. If a young person asks me my taste in music now, I just say bottom 40. I keep on thinking that Dua Lipa's a language app. I just became a boring married guy so quickly, it seems. I've been married now for 2.5 years. I'm very happy to be married by choice. And you can tell I'm married because I have the ring, right? I have the ring on my finger. I love wearing the ring. Because now, when I see beautiful women ignoring me, I'm like, it's because of the ring. That's why this thing that used to always happen continues to happen. It's the best explanation. I kind of feel like I'm in Lord of the Rings, but I'm also invisible when I take it off, so extra powerful. Been married for 2.5 years. We've been together for over 7. And the longer I've been with my wife, the more she describes me like I'm going backwards on the evolutionary tree. When we first met, she referred to me as a handsome man. But now, she talks about me like I just came out of a swamp. I overheard her on the phone, and she said, I don't think he knows how to breathe right. And why is he always wet? And then when I was drying myself off, I realized, like, partnering up with a straight man, that's the original buying into cryptocurrency. Because women first meet us, they're very excited, like, oh my God, this guy is gonna be the next big thing. I gotta get in before he takes off. Then a couple years later, you're like, I don't think he's worth anything. I think I got scammed. I for sure got scammed. I meant this to be a quick pump and dump, and I held on for too long. Now I have nothing. We got together with other friends who are couples, and it always turns into a grade 8 dance. Like, all the guys go to one side of the room, all the women to the other, and it always feels like all our wives and girlfriends are just studying us, like, look at all the trash we collected. We're on the other side of the room, just like, pretty good. We tricked them all. This is great. Gotta think of new romantic date ideas to keep the passion alive. Because our monthly budget meetings just aren't as frisky as they used to be. Like, we used to be a spreadsheet to bedsheet type couple, but not anymore. So gotta think of new romantic date ideas. Like this summer I took her for a picnic. Or as I call it, micro camping. If you've never been camping before and you want to know if you'll like it, go for a picnic and then ask yourself, what if we made this way more inconvenient? Threw in a chance of bears. The best idea I have so far is horseback riding, because that's a pretty majestic date idea, I think. But I have to say, that's a term I have an issue with. I think that horseback riding is quite overly descriptive for that activity. Because why do we have the word back in there? Like, you've all seen a horse before. Everyone picture a horse right now. Where else are you going to ride it? What other option is there? You're grabbing the tail and doing a little land ski? I guarantee you anyone who's ever tried to horse front ride has died. Cause of death, horse. What do you want to do this weekend? Oh, let's go horseback riding. Great, how are we going to get there? It's pretty far away. I guess we'll have to car inside drive. You know, in England, where they know a thing or two about the English language, they call it horse riding. And if someone came to you and they said, hey, you know, last weekend I went horse riding, you wouldn't be like, how? Can you be more specific? How were you arranged on this beast? Were you on top or was it a belly-to-belly missionary type of thing? I need a visual. My wife and I have different communication styles. I think that's a common thing in relationships. I hope that's normal. Like, my communication style, mansplaining. And I know that's bad. I know it's a flaw that I have, okay? I have a problem with mansplaining. I'm doing it right now. For money. That came from you. And I think we can acknowledge that mansplaining is a bad thing, but also recognize that it is the least worst of the man crimes. Because you have manslaughter, manspreading, management consulting, then mansplaining. My wife has a different communication style. Hers is devastating insult. She believes the best way to educate is to denigrate. Like, last week she came to me and she was like, you know, Jacob, I think that cleaning is an important part of self-esteem. And I think that you could use more self-esteem. You're just telling me to clean in the meanest way possible? One thing I never expected about being this far into a relationship is that I now really appreciate spiders. Because my wife hates spiders. She wants them all executed immediately. And I don't know if you can tell from my physique, very good at killing spiders. Much superior weight class. I'm like undefeated against arachnids. Like, they're so scared of me, they'll only bite me in my sleep. So when a spider shows up, that's a problem I can solve 100% of the time. What a batting average. You gotta believe I'm not putting up those kinds of numbers for more nuanced emotional issues. So now when she brings up anything going wrong in our relationship that involves like feelings, I try to turn that into a spider threat. She'll be like, Jacob, we need to talk. I feel like you listen to me, but you don't really hear what I say to you. And then I'm like, there's a giant spider right behind you. Toilet paper onto the wall, into the garbage. Does she ever open that garbage to see if the spider was real? No, of course not. It's gross. But what have I done there? I've demonstrated value. And what do we call that? We call that a good negotiating position. Let's have this conversation. I'm ready to hear you now that we're safe. See, women are very smart. They're smarter than us. But you don't realize spiders don't actually know how to get into our homes. They're brought in by insecure men trying to avoid difficult conversations. We buy them off the street. I have a guy I go to. A spider man, if you will. I'm finally at a point now where I feel like I know a few things about relationships. Still not a lot. You know, but a few things. Like, I know it's very important with your partner to have shared goals and ambitions. For example, my wife and I, we've gotten really into making our own soup. And so now our business fantasy is to one day open our own soup restaurant called The Brothel. And people will probably come for a very different reason, but they'll stay for the soup. It'll be called The Brothel, and our tagline will be, "Get something warm inside of you." I've also learned how to answer the pop quizzes my wife launches at me out of nowhere, because that's a big part of being with a human woman. There's a lot of surprise skill-testing questions. And I don't know if the men in here know this, but the more questions you're being asked, the worse you are doing. Women don't inquire when they're content. I used to be very bad at answering these questions. A couple years ago, she came to me out of the blue and she said, "Hey, on a scale from 1 to 10, how much do you love me?" And then right away I was like, 10. Like a moron. Because she said, that's not a good answer to that question. She said the minimum good answer, 11. Because you can't let logic limit your love. And I realized answering literally, that's the trap. But now I know this, and my mind is quick and agile. So we were going for a walk in our neighborhood, and across the street was what we both knew was another very attractive lady. And all of a sudden, my wife goes, "Hey, do you see her over there? Do you think that she's hot?" And then I looked, and I said, "That's a woman?" Never been asked that again. That's an A+ answer. That's an 11 out of 10 answer. That's how it's done. If she asks me my celebrity crush, I just say a Muppet. It's safer. Also true. Gonzo.